Hello, welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. My name is Sibylla and today I'll tell you 7 ways to come back to life. Many of you know that my story includes depression, light, functional depression that I had for years without even knowing it. I went to work every day, I went home, but I had completely isolated myself, kicked my friends out of my life, and my horizon had shrunk, my life had shrunk, and I didn't even notice it. I have also written about my journey out of this and coming back to life. I'll link that article in the description below. It's many people's stories. A lot of people tell me that they relate to this so much. And I feel that over the past year and this pandemic that we're going through, this kind of puts a new point to this kind of story. It shows people even more clearly that they are maybe only half alive or live a half life and are not fully living the life that they want to, are not as happy, as fulfilled as they would like to be, and more exist from day to day. So I thought maybe it's a good idea to condense everything that I've learned into a mission. And your mission today is to learn 7 ways to come back to life. Task number 1 is called Stop Beating Yourself Up. Because before I continue, I want to make this absolutely clear. The last thing I want to do is to tell you, you have to live your best life now and in the middle of a pandemic. You don't. This is not meant to put pressure on you. This is meant to be a lifeline if you're dying to get out of this inertia. Take whatever you can and put that into practice. You don't have to do all the 7 ways. You don't have to do it right now. Do it when you can and how you can. You might not be able to put everything into practice. Either you're too stressed because you have children at home and work from home and are completely at the end of your energy, or you are isolated and struggling with that. I can tell you about myself. I'm getting about half the work done that I usually do this past year in this pandemic, and I'm not beating myself up about it. Because I'm a very sensitive person and I tend to pick up, I'm kind of empathic, I tend to pick up other people's anxieties and fears. And at the moment, the entire world is anxious and fearful. So be good to yourself and forgive yourself for this and don't expect a lot. Plan in lots of rest and lots of downtime. This is not wasted time. This is necessary for your regeneration and your sanity. Task number 2 is the 7 ways to come back to life. Number 1. Start with just 1 step. That's it. That's the 7. Pick one of those 7. Don't try to put all of them into practice at once. Take one and do that for 3 days. You can wait to pick the second for 4 weeks if you want to, but at the very earliest, for 3 days, do just the 1 step and then pick the second one and then another 3 days, or a week or 2 weeks or month. Whatever your pace is fine, right? The second way is go to bed at the same reasonable hour 3 nights in a row. Just pick an hour that will give you enough sleep to whenever you have to get up. And go to bed at that exact time, that same time for 3 days in a row. And if you like it, continue. Do it for 7 days, for 2 weeks. Maybe make it a permanent thing. Number 3 is eat 1 healthy meal a day. You heard me. I didn't say stop eating junk. I didn't say stop drinking alcohol, stop doing this, eat only healthy stuff. No, eat 1 healthy meal a day. A healthy breakfast smoothie or a healthy lunch or dinner with vegetables and whatever it is. 1 healthy meal, and do not worry about the rest of the meals of the day. Pursue your passion for 10 minutes every day. Yes, you can do it for 10 minutes. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible even with your passion. If you're an athlete and you need to warm up for 10 minutes, then you've done your warm up. Great, that's 10 minutes. You are allowed to do more than 10 minutes. You're allowed. Just don't forgo pursuing your passion because you only have 10 minutes. If you have 10 minutes, do it for 10 minutes. Put 3 strokes on the paper if you're a painter. Write 1 sentence if you're a writer. Pursue your passion for 10 minutes or more every single day. That is that step. The next way is take a 15-minute walk 3 times a week. Again, you can walk for longer. You can walk every day. That's great. But the minimum that you have to do this way to come back to life, is 15-minute walk 3 days a week. The sixth way is a bit weird. Listen to theta waves. I can't explain to you why this works, but it does. It does. And it was a major part of my recovery back then. And I still love them. I'll put another link in the description below. Just listen to this, put headphones on and see what it does. If it doesn't, then discard it. All these 7 ways are just suggestions. Try them out and see what it does to you. I found it extremely beneficial. And the 7th and last way is find a group or at least one other person who shares your passion. So this can be offline in real life or online in a group. The important thing is there has to be communication both ways, that you can actually exchange and share about your passion, about the thing that lights you up. Do these or do one of them or 2, again, one at a time. And I'd love to hear what this does to you. And this brings me to task number 3, which is, as usual, let me know. Hit the reply button and tell me where you stand there. Do you have a feeling like you're kind of a zombie, that you live a half life, that you don't live your fulfilled best life right now? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. If you would like to put into practice one or more of these steps, tell me which ones. I'll reply to every email, I promise. If you didn't get the link to this video in an email, that means you're not part of the Wild Spirits community yet, and you must join us. Go to wildspiritscoaching.com and fill in that little form there. You'll get 1 email per week. It's 100% spam free. You'll get additional articles and information. You get recommendations for books and other resources. And sometimes you get an exclusive offer that is only for my subscribers that nobody else ever gets to see. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com and sign up, or you can Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That'll get you to the website as well. Thank you for watching.